And we are not muted anymore. Boys and girls, welcome aboard Sunday afternoon. That means Margou, the Frank Show. It's going to be a shit show. Just outright stating it right now. Let's get through the...
When is it not?
That is true. I actually listened to it this afternoon just to make sure I knew what was going on. And I'm not saying side-busting humor. But I did laugh. So there was a lot of abuse and a lot of shiny things going on. Folks, if you want to follow us on the socials, it's at mhoboinc, except for Instagram. We don't do that crap. If you want to be on a one-shot next Saturday, mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you want to buy our stuff, it is on sale. T-shirts are on sale for $13. Everything else is $30 off. So I'm not wearing a shirt, but, if you want a phone case, it's kind of cool. Check that out. The link is down below, tinyurl.com/rpgswag. If you need new dice, new math rocks, new shinies, at Pirate Dog Dice, just got a couple of new molds that they're dying to try out. Me personally, I'm dying that she tries them out so that I can have more dice. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Speaking of suck, if the game you play in smells badly, try some Adventure Scents by oddfishgames.com. Over 60 different scents. Most of them are good. Some of them are horrible. Private warning, do not huff, do not inhale, do not consume the Adventure Scents. And if you do, please film it so we can all laugh at your dumb ass. They also make how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system to be a gooder writer than me, and the Radiance Project. If you don't have anybody else to play D&D with, you can always play with yourself. Check that out, oddfishgames.com. Boys and girls, Margou is live. Middle Frank, now that you're taking a drink, I'll start with you first.
I am Middle Frank playing Robert Zeppelin, hater of all things short, which includes gnomes, halflings. No, that's about it. I can handle goblins. It's just the other... So, I'm also a sorcerer and a bard of many talents, a lover, a magic user,
a Copper Skillet Award winner,
and the Copper Skillet Award, 5-star chili, right here. And we're going to go from Hobbit chili to Gnome chili very soon. Got to soothe the raging inferno below us.
Very nice. Little Frankie, you are up next.
It's me, Small Frank, also known as Manfang, the once renowned gnome savior, now just, I don't know, random Joe, everyday Joe on the side of the road. They don't care for me anymore. I'm no longer their savior.
No, they referred to you as something positive. I'll tack that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. They don't like me anymore. They hate me now. I'm all sad and alone.
If it makes you feel any better, you're talking into a canyon because nobody here cares.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that simple. The fourth and final Frank of the show, Frank Sr.
I'm Frank Sr. I play Leaf, the druid.
Well said. Joe College, you're up next. He's deaf as a post and muted as well.
How is you, crap stain? Joe College.
I don't know that old man reference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, John Lennon. Who are you?
That I do know. My name's Agus Crapstain. I'm constipated, and I'm ready for a good time.
Move your head. That should.
He's reading
that
from a
first
script.
And last but certainly not least, Jason.
I don't know who I am or what I'm doing here.
I can't believe you didn't stay for the Ale Fest, sponsored by V Bitters Brewery. Yeah, I thought for sure that shiny would work. Okay, boys and girls, here's how we're doing. These guys are wanted by every single entity on the planet. I mean, it's pretty simple. They will deny accountability. The accountability is there, and it is squarely on their shoulders, on their skulls, and on their backs.
We were framed.
They have been. No, they haven't been raping, but they've been pillaging and murdering all across the country.
We don't cross that line. That's the one line we don't cross.
Well, not since Felix disappeared, anyway.
That's true.
You know, good mercenaries have boundaries.
Well, I'm glad you guys have some boundaries, because other than that, I mean, you got Haggis Crabstain making a little girl cry last time, and
Jason's murdering. Excuse me.
Jesus killing.
I don't know what.
And a little boy for his wooden sword.
I did not kill that kid. He's alive to claim his.
You sound like Bill Clinton when you said that. I did not kill that child.
He did.
I did not kill that kid.
So these guys have found themselves on a riverboat piloted by the one and only Samuel Clemens. Aside from a small problem with Frank throwing this kid, or Robert of Zeppelin throwing this gnome in to retrieve a bird of food source into the river, they've got a bigger problem. Their boat is now lazily spinning out of control, and it seems to have gone power down. As we join you guys, you're all looking over the side. There are tiny bubbles emerging from the bottom of the boat. Your riverboat captain, Samuel Clemens, is, for lack of a better term, pissed. How do we plan on remedying this and getting the 23 gnomes safely to Brozov Tower in the west?
Well, first I levitate to the shore, and then I set the boat on fire. Gnomes die, creature dies, captain dies. We're all good.
Party dies.
We all go home.
I am open for suggestions or opinions.
The captain was angry, you said?
Yeah, he's mad his boat's broken. And as a matter of fact, Man Fang, you were the last one in there right before things went sideways, and he is clearly laying the blame upon your shoulders.
Did I do anything? I don't think I did.
You went in to figure out how it worked, and then it stopped working. So your mere presence is the wrench, the proverbial wrench.
It's like some kind of Murphy's Law or whatever.
You know, kind of like the way you touch dice and they get cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Float, now it's cursed.
All right. I would just like to state my guilt.
Innocence?
My innocence. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word. My innocence in this situation. How I only wanted to I just wouldn't look at it.
Clearly,
I didn't touch
you were the
anything.
last one in here with me. Ergo, you have done something to break this. What did you do so that I may fix this problem?
I mean, I looked at it. Are you not supposed to look at the eyes or something?
You had to do more than that. You guys are rotating counterclockwise. The current has picked up a little bit, and you are lazily drifting. The good news is it's just a river, so you got that going for you.
Mm-hmm. If one of us had hold monster, we could just hold the thing, and they would probably stop doing that. But none of us have that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Pretty presumptuous that you think there's a monster causing this problem when clearly Samuel Clemens knows that it's you.
Yeah, it's if we stop the water spirit from doing all this water stuff, then it'll stop. You know what I mean?
Water spiriting.
Damn gnomes causing us trouble.
Folks at home, the riverboat was controlled by a water elemental captured in the center of the ship. It now appears to be MIA.
Mm-hmm.
There is a buffeting everybody, including the gnomes. I'll roll 3 times. Give me DC 13 versus athletics, or go into the drink.
Versus athletics.
Well, Nat 20 starts the game off.
4, 15, and 17. Some of the gnomes are bloop in the drink.
Yes.
14, 16, 17.
You guys only need one roll. I was rolling
Oh.
3 times for the gnomes.
Can we substitute acrobatics for
Nope.
athletic?
I'm fine. I got a 16.
Let's see. If
How
one
good is it, Gnome?
I add my bonus, I get 10.
Strangely, that's not enough.
That's
Haggis,
strange.
what was yours?
Who's?
Haggis.
Stain.
17.
Copious and 7 gnomes are in the drink.
How far from the shore is Copious?
It's a decently wide river. I'll say 30 yards.
Copious does have the ability to swim like a motherfucker. So he's from the shore.
Near shore or far shore?
Which one is on the side of the river we wanted to go to, the near or the far?
You are closer to the east. You are trying to get to the west.
Of course I am. And
Now, you can swim around behind it, Mr. Luganus, and probably be fine.
but the ship is spinning, right?
Yes.
I do not want to go in a way that makes me have to roll to see if I get hit by the ship.
So you want to swim towards the front of it since it's going clockwise and go that way. Roll a random d20. Let's see how you do.
8.
Not very good. Now d12 against me. Let's see how not very good you are.
Let's see if it gets pushed under the water and drowns.
10.
Well, that's good news. You don't get hit by the ship. However, perception check, Robert, Leaf, Haggis, and Manfang. I'll roll perception for the gnomes.
Hey, while you're in there, Copious, check under the boat. See what's going on.
24.
I'm swimming, but just imagine my hand coming up and showing you.
I got 6.
21.
Very similar stroke.
Haggis, what about you?
18.
You notice he raises his hand every time he goes to answer?
Yeah, Joe College will do that shit to you. Haggis, Robert, Leaf, you notice Bubbles chasing Copious.
Not the one that Felix was with, right?
I'm sorry?
Not the one that Felix was with?
Yes.
Okay.
Felix would know this one. Because if there's anything he knows about blowing bubbles, it's blowing bubbles.
Okay. I don't
Where do we
think-
see the bubbles at?
They are closing fast on Copious's rear.
Oh, Copious, watch out.
A couple of
Behind
blowing
you.
babies.
I suspect
Hey, fart.
they're not
Is he
telling me.
farting? Is Copious farting in the water?
I do not believe he is farting in the water.
There's little bubbles coming out from behind him like he's farting.
As you guys look on, and Copious, I will assume you kind of turn your head to see what they're blathering about, you notice a wave starting to form, and it's going to wash over you in a very violent way.
Okay. Do I have time for any actions?
You have time enough to go ahead and roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative as the angry water elemental's pissed.
My luck continues. I have a 9 for my initiative.
You're going to die.
18.
I have a 16.
Nat 20.
Haggis.
Run out.
17.
And the water elemental rolls 18. Nat 20. What do you want to do there, Robert?
I can't see anything, can I?
You see bubbles, and you see a wave forming behind him.
Bubbles and a wave forming.
Yeah, if only he had a surfboard, he could, I don't know what halflings do or what gnomes do, hang 8,
He called you a halfling.
hang 12. Well, he kind of plays like a halfling.
Is there really any call for insults? I mean, come on.
If only you had Volbitter's brewery keg to buoyance yourself.
I could outrun orcs.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
How far away is he from me?
D6, Copious.
Oh, that 2.
20 feet.
All right, cast a spell. Chaos roll.
Safe.
All right. I'm going to levitate him up and out of the water.
Okay.
Now, do I just dangle him and dip him like a tea bag?
So how much? Well,
Break him in.
I don't think weight is going to be a big deal.
No.
Let's make sure you're able to levitate. I assume, Copious, you will not have a problem with this.
Oh, I don't know that I would appreciate it because I don't know that's coming. Who's levitating me and what's going on? Do I know that it's coming from Robert?
Well, there ain't nobody else around.
No.
I'm going to bring him about 20 foot in the air.
Oh, now.
Is that a no deal, Copious?
No, I'll assume he's doing it. But did Scopius know there's something behind him chasing him at this point?
No.
We
Yeah,
yelled
all
at
you
him,
heard
but-
was yelling and screaming.
All right, I want to make a perception roll if I can.
Sure.
Just to see if I realize something's behind me. 12.
I can beat that. I cannot beat that. Yeah, there's a wave coming up, and it's gonna whack you pretty good.
And I'm going to be screaming.
False wave.
Pick me up higher! Pick me up higher!
18, Leaf. You and I tied. What do you want to do? I will be doing something at the same time.
I'm not familiar with these elementals, but can we actually see the elemental, or we just see water moving?
You can see water moving. Copious can probably see magical eyes and a great big maw coming after him.
And he's like,
Jaws.
What did I do?
Can I tell the captain I think we're going to need a bigger boat?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I didn't name this boat, so I guess I could have called it the Orca.
hmm
Looking to see if I had a frost spell, but I guess I don't.
You'll freeze it in place.
That just does damage to it. I think slows it down.
Oh, I got Ray of Frost.
That might work.
Well, if
except
I
he's
do it right
levitating.
now, Jason drops like a rock.
I would appreciate if you just concentrate on one task at a time at the moment there.
My task is to bring you to the boat so we die together.
Yeah, I'm gonna waive my opportunity to go at this point.
Okay?
Are we on like a river?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to hold
Let's
you
just
up.
go to
ahead,
shore
uh,
and be
Go ahead
done.
and attack.
Well,
Scopius there.
we can't. The boat's inoperable. We can't do anything with it, so we're kind of just stuck.
And
Unless
jump
we...
in the water and go towards the land.
That's a great idea. I'm going to pick Habakus up and I'm going
Bah,
to
bah,
throw
bah,
him
bah,
off
bah,
the.
My turn. I'm going to overwhelm Copious. Copious, since you've been rolling so well, I need a DC 15 versus strength, or you're going to get battered as I assume Robert maintains his grip on you.
I'll attack.
Let's just say no.
Don't worry, Copious. I'll help you fight it. I'll attack with you.
Robert, as you attempt to elevate Copious quickly, the wave gathers a lot of force and snaps out like it's a juvenile in a boys' locker room. Fortunately, Copious, that's not a great roll. 9 damage as you get water elemental towel snapped. And that brings us to 17. Haggis Crapstain.
Okay. Are the what are the gnomes up to?
They're drowning. Nobody bothered to
Oh.
ask about them, so they're drowning. There's 7 of them.
I'm done of them.
Hey,
They're bobbing like dead tadpoles, but they're
Wait.
still alive.
Did they
But
jump
they're
in the
still
water?
alive. Okay.
Knocked off the boat into the water.
Okay. Tell me when I can go ahead this round.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Haggis.
Is there any debris like a wood?
No, there's no
Boats
damage
of
to the
Jetson.
ship.
Yeah.
Are they in length where I could pull one back in?
D12 against me. 12.
You reached
That's
for it.
okay, Haggis. Take your time. When
I found one.
Pulled it out of his
Three.
sack.
Yeah, no, you cannot reach him.
Throw it at the
Well,
roof.
I yell, Man-Fan, your 7 gnomes are dying. Won't you save them? And I
Nope.
make sure the gnomes hear it.
Fair enough.
All the gnomes. I want them all to hear it.
Leaf, you want to pop in now?
How far away is Copious to me?
20 feet.
I'm gonna cast water breathing on our party and 5 other people.
Fair enough.
I cast it on 10 willing creatures, so our party and
D12 against me. See if Samuel Clemens wants to be turned into a lizard. 9.
oh, D12.
Yep.
Sorry, not really fair. Me rolling a 20. Shit.
Depends on if Copious is rolling it or not.
All right. 11.
Okay, yeah, the captain will do that. You guys feel gills forming up in your throat, and you realize that you can go ahead and breathe underwater. Robert, are you going to be willing on this one?
Am I going to be what?
Are you willing to accept the water breathing?
Sure.
Concentration check.
Woo! Go pieces going in a drink.
10 or better.
That's a natural 19.
7.
Should I add anything, or is that okay?
You maintain concentration. I don't know, man. Fang, what are you doing?
I think I wanted to check on the problem with the engine or the engine,
Awesome.
but I guess I'll help the gnomes.
You can go into the engine room.
Get your tools.
All right, cool. Then I want to go in there.
Nice. Haggis, you notice that Manfang is not going to save him, as do the other gnomes, who are now quite perturbed and demand compensation. As we finished it up, Copious, you are waterlogged and battered. What would you like to do as you are being held up by levitation abilities?
How far is me from the ship now? It's
20 feet.
20
You're
feet.
20 feet from the ship, 30 feet from the shore. Or, I'm sorry, 30 yards from the shore.
30 yards from the shore, right?
Yeah.
20 feet from the ship.
Yep.
I'm going to teleport to the ship.
Nice.
Misty step. That's 30 feet, so
Sure. Straight up D20. Let's make sure you don't botch the distance.
oh, I did not botch the distance.
Close, though, huh?
Yeah, we were definitely in single digits. And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2.
Copious is
Some
12
of
health
you.
points.
Now, Leaf, did your water breathing include Copious?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I asked how far away. I've got a 30-foot range with that one.
Gotcha. Nat 20 goes first. That's Robert of Zeppelin. Copious is
last out
safely
was-
aboard.
Ray of Frost at that wave.
Sure. AC 14 to hit.
22
Fair enough.
and 16 points damage.
Nicely done.
And that was cold damage.
Yeah, you have frozen the water. Now do you want to hear the bad news?
Yeah.
The ship is still spinning that way. And you can anticipate
Titanic.
contact in one round.
I get the door.
Whatever, Rose.
Lock the door that Manfang is inside of. The 18s are next. That is Leaf and I.
Okay. You want me to go first? You want to go first? You
You
go
go
first
first.
this time. Huh?
You can go first. You guys aren't going to kill me. I got too many hit points.
Oh, too many hit points.
Samuel Clemens is yelling, "Don't kill it. I need it. I need it captured."
It is captured. It's frozen.
I'm gonna look at Samuel Clemens and say, "Then capture it."
Does he have a way to capture it?
Is that your turn, Leaf?
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm not going to. He doesn't want me to kill it. I'm not going to take a shot at it.
Samuel Clemens claps his hands together and blook, into the drink he goes. Below the waves.
He dove in the water?
He dove
Yep.
into the water.
I think he's married to the damn thing.
You see the frozen structure, the wave, but then you see bubbles on either side of it as your ship continues to spin out of control. 17, Haggis Crapstain, you are up.
Okay.
Dang.
How far are we from shore?
30 yards, 30 yards. And you have
30
an
yards,
iceberg coming up.
Iceberg coming up. Is the steering room also separate than the engine room?
There is a lard ass in the engine room at this time.
Man, it took a while.
I keep stirring the pot to the remaining gnomes and using, I don't know, persuasion. Say, your great leader has abandoned you to hide in the engine room.
Roll 7d20s.
70-20. I can't count that high.
I'm glad you're a freshman. You've done the state proud.
You know what? Wait.
I rolled 7.
Below 10 is bad.
50.
Below 5 is bad. No.
I got
I
50.
need individual rolls. You're rolling for the gnomes.
Oh, okay. I got a 17,
Pass.
a 20,
Pass.
a 12,
Pass.
4,
Dead.
5,
Dead.
11,
Pass.
11.
Pass. 2 dead gnomes. Apparently their constitution was not up. Haggis is continuing to stir the pot. Manfang, you can hear the outrage brewing among the 15 remaining gnomes on the ship. They killed Barney. They killed Mildred. They are quite angry. 16 is up next. Manfang, are you still spinning dials and moving stuff around?
I just want to look around and see where is the actual elemental that's apparently causing the problems for all of us. Can I tell where it's like contained? Is there like a big box that says elemental, do not touch?
It would have been below deck.
I want to go down there.
So give me an investigation.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so that would have been 17, but -3, that's 14.
You see a trap door in the floor.
I'm gonna. Does it have like a latch on it?
Yeah.
Is it like locked?
No.
I'm gonna open it just a little bit. I'm gonna get down and see that.
It goes directly to the bottom of the boat, and there's wire mesh on all sides of it.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like there should have been wire mesh on the bottom, but it's dangling open.
I'm gonna open it all the way. So
Well, it's a box, and then it should be like this, but it's like this.
okay, so there's nothing else down there really. There would have been an elemental there, but it's gone.
Correct.
Is there like a hole? Is there like water filling in, or is that just?
Oh yeah, there's water there.
Okay. All right. I guess if there's nothing else down there, and there's no holes that are immediately filling the boat with water, then I'll shut it.
Okay. As you begin to shut it, you notice movement, dark movement, like a shadowy shape.
Down there, or
down in the
where
water?
I'm gonna open it back up and take my axe and shake the water around like
sucker.
Splash. Something shiny down there. It looks like something shiny.
9. Copia is still soaking wet. What would you like to do? There are gnomes dying in the water.
No, I don't hear a problem. You're muted there, Kopi.
Yeah, no, I got the mute. So they're dying because I thought they were 2 dead and 5 living or something like that.
Correct. They're bobbing in the water. We can't
Where's that?
swim. We can't swim.
Is there anything on deck to throw out to help them?
There's Robert Zeppelin.
Anchors. There's an anchor.
But can I see
rope.
water elemental?
Yeah, there's rope and stuff.
Practice chain.
Wait, is the water elemental visible though?
Well, you see bubbles coming from either side of the iceberg, which is you are going to hit at this round.
Ah,
So unless you, being the last one in initiative, does something, this ship is going to hit that iceberg.
how big's that iceberg?
What kind of coverage do you get there, Robert? My guess would be big enough.
It says range and area 60 foot.
Well, that's a big one.
It reduces speed, reduced by 10 foot. Until start of your next turn.
I'm
Yeah.
going. There's nobody currently in the on the wheel, right?
Manfang is in the wheelhouse.
But he's dorking around somewhere else, right? He's looking at something.
The trapdoor is in the wheelhouse that
Yeah,
held the water
messing with the
element.
trapdoor.
So I'm going to run to the wheelhouse. I'm going to take stock of what's available on the ship that floats
Deck chairs.
in anticipation of the ship going down. Copus is going to grab a piece of rope and lash himself to it now.
You're going to be doing a survival roll, and if you choke, you're going to be underwater on all of it. There is a loud crash as the vessel hits 60 square feet of iceberg, and the entire front end of the ship is shattered. Everybody make that athletics roll again, including 15 gnomes.
Do I get a bonus for lashing
16.
myself or something?
I will give you advantage.
I got 21.
15 with advantage.
23.
Haggis. 7 more gnomes
11.
are in the drink. 11? 7 more gnomes and Haggis are in the drink.
I guess you can breathe underwater, so it's not a biggie.
What? What do you
Yeah.
mean I can breathe underwater?
You cast water breathing on all you guys. Robert
Apparently.
Zeppelin, your frosty solution has caused a great deal of damage, and the ship is taking catastrophic damage. And all you can hear is Samuel Clemens, "My ship! My ship!"
Oh shit, my ship.
To make matters worse, everybody roll perception at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's 15. And that one is 17. 15.
Leaf will pass.
7,
12.
Did I hear
13.
17 from Copius?
17.
13, 12, Manfang?
What are we rolling?
Perception at disadvantage, knucklehead.
Oh, well, that's great. That's a 2. Let's see if I can get a 1. No, so that's a disadvantage, so it's just 2.
Manfang and Robert of Zeppelin are too busy trying to figure out what the hell's going on to notice something. Okay, Robert of Zeppelin, you are up first with 20.
Ship's breaking up and sinking, right?
No, it's not really breaking up, but there's a giant hole in the
Got a hole in it.
4 section.
Yeah, how am I?
The gnomes still remaining on board are panicking. Their friends are already in the drink.
Oh, I don't give a shit about them gnomes.
What? That sounds surprising coming from you.
The humanitarian that he is.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Sounds surprising.
That Copper Skillet Award winner, you'd think he'd have a little humility.
I do. I'm going to cook them suckers when we're done. I'm going to find myself something to float on.
Well, there's Leaf.
Float on a leaf.
Manfang, you know Manfang's got to be buoyant.
He floats.
You have a shell. We just flip you over on your back. It's like having a boat.
That's right.
You know, leaves only float for a while, then they get rotten and go to the bottom.
Well, you've been rotten for a while, so.
So I'll probably go right to the bottom.
Leaf, you and I are up.
Better yet.
How big's the hole?
Uh, 20 feet.
20 feet, that's a lot of hole.
I can't mend it. It'd take me 20 rounds.
You only do a square foot around, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I said it'd take me 20 rounds to mend it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Leaf, since you did notice, there are 4 dark shapes flying in your direction. One of them seems to be taking the lead while the other 3 are kind of petering out.
Crowbirds,
Who's this that we pissed off?
No, it's those freaking ones that were flying over that city, remember? Dropping the damn leaflets.
Dwarves on eagles or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever they were.
Griffin riders.
The griffins. Those sound like cool mounts.
So, who's in the water right now? Just
14 gnomes and Haggis.
Haggis and 14 gnomes.
Also,
Well, I'm
the
water
pilot.
breathing, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Samuel Clemens is also in the water. He has not come up yet. He's the Highlander.
Oh, well, I don't really have a problem with that. I don't know the guy. So I'm going to yell at Manfang at the wheelhouse, in the wheelhouse. Hey, we need to get going, get off the ship.
No, but there's something cool down here.
Yeah, well, it's got a big hole in it, and it's going to sink.
Yeah, he's in the wheelhouse. Perception at disadvantage, Manfang.
Okay. That's 13. That's a 5. That's 9.
That'd be negative. He is equally entranced in the shadowy figure underwater that he's going to. What were you poking it with?
My axe.
There you go. So your cries of help go unnoticed.
I'll head to the wheelhouse.
Haggis, you are going to be number 6. 1 through 5 are going to be gnomes. 6, the water elemental attacks you. 15 plus 7, 22. Water lashes out at you with tiny little frozen barbs, courtesy of Robert of Zeppelin. 2d8 plus 4. Uno and 8, so 9 plus 4 is 13 damage. Haggis. You can't tell the water elemental from the regular river water, so good luck. That brings us to 17. Haggis.
So, a water elemental is in water.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's some man-thing logic.
That's some critical thinking right there.
I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna get. Am I close to the boat?
Yeah, you're about to get whacked with it. Or no,
But I'm
it's
far from
stationary
the
now,
land.
so you aren't
Yeah,
going to
it's
get
up.
whacked.
It's into the iceberg now.
Yeah, you're between the iceberg and the ship.
But the ship isn't sinking. It's into the iceberg.
It's got a big hole in it, so it will be sinking. But yeah, it's not got its bow end tipped up like James Cameron would have you think. But
I'm
it is
gonna
taking on
jump
water.
up onto the boat.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna jump up onto the boat.
Give me athletics at -2.
Athletics is high, I think. 17.
I can beat that. I cannot beat that. You throw your arms up on there, your little halfling arms, and you start to drag yourself up. It is chaos and pandemonium as your mounts are freaking out. The gnomes are freaking out. And Haggis, since we've reached you, give me 12 d20s individually.
12 d20s. 14.
Pass.
9.
Fail. Or no. Fail, but not dead.
20.
Nice. They're back on the boat.
6.
Fail, but not dead.
1.
Dead.
What? You know what? What's the pass number actually?
Anything below 10, they're in trouble. 5 or below, they're dead.
Okay. Left is a 1 and a 3, so they're dead.
Yep.
And then there's a 5 and a 7,
Dead and in trouble.
and the rest are 13, 13, 11, so they're passed, I think.
Fair enough. 16, Man Fang. That dark shape is coming up, and a hand reaches up. Let's see if it grabs you.
Where?
And a hand grabs you by the shirt or tunic or whatever and pulls you down a little bit, and up through the hole is your captain, Samuel Clemens. Hand me the key, boy.
What do you say?
Hand me the key, boy.
I don't want key. I don't get this. I don't know. All right. I'm just going to grab by the arm. I'm going to stand up as fast as I can to get out. I'll hold his arm, I guess. Pull him up with me.
Sure, give me a strength check.
All right. I can do that.
Let's see if you break his shoulders. You try and move him through the small opening.
17 plus 5, 22.
Do you want me to roll high or low for success?
Let's roll low.
An 8. You snake Samuel Clemens right up into the boathouse. Soaking
Nice.
wet, gills on the side of his neck. The key, boy, the key. I need the key.
I don't know what key you're talking about.
9, copious. Haggis has crawled back up. There are floating gnome bodies here, less mouths to feed, according
I believe
to...
those are called bait.
I will.
Chum.
If there's still rope to be thrown out to gnomes in the water, Copious will throw some rope out to the gnomes in the water now that we've smashed up against the iceberg.
Keep in mind, you also saw the 4 shadowy figures flying towards you, 3 pulling back and 1 in the lead.
So can I see them currently or just when they first were in the sky?
They seem to be coming towards you. The one in the lead is holding a staff aloft. The other 3, they're tailing off, and they're kind of doing the slow curve.
Well, I will cast Shadow Armor and then throw them through the water.
Robert of Zeppelin, you still have no idea that there are shadowy figures. You are counting the pork loins floating in the water. The bubbles seem to have disappeared, and the ship is slowly sinking with zonkies and giant chickens on it.
I am going to, if I freeze the water, if I cast my spell again at the water and freeze it around the ship, will that stop its progression and sinking?
It will.
That is my goal then, to delay.
Fair enough.
So I will roll to see if I hit.
How about roll for magic again?
Well, I guess. 3.
Safe.
And I hit with a 17.
Damage? Well, damage is irrelevant because it's not the water elemental.
Yeah, just freezing the water.
Leaf, the ship seems to be stabilized because everything is frozen around it.
Now, how far are we from the western shore?
30 yards. Above you, the lone griffin rider seems to be approaching and wielding a staff.
How close is he?
400 yards and closing.
And closing. 400 yards and closing. Sounds like a song.
Stay on target, Porkins.
Yeah, I'm
Stay
feeling
on
a
target.
hillbilly song coming on now.
I'm thinking up Periscope.
Mm, so
Our
that's only
our
yeah.
fisher in the water.
He's way too far away from me to hit him with what I want to hit him with.
Good news is you're too far away for him to hit you with what he wants to do too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think at this point, Zonkies, are they down below or up on deck?
Flat bottom boat. They're on deck.
They're on deck. Oh, flat bottom boat. Okay.
Flat bottom girls.
Well, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to talking to Robert and say, how many more times can you cast that spell?
Oh, that spell is a what's it
Cantrip.
called? Yeah.
Yeah, he can do that.
If
constantly.
we could freeze the water between here and the western shore.
Already thinking of it. Waiting on my next turn.
Okay.
Building an ice.
All right, and I'm going to point out to him what's coming, and that he's got a staff in its hand. So I'm going to get ready for that.
Fair enough. Manfang, as you lift Samuel Clemens up, he points, "Give me the key, boy!" And then this watery arm comes up. Do you want to be odd or do you want to be even? Muted.
You're muted, knucklehead.
I want to be even.
Even? 6. The watery arm comes for thee. No. 3 plus 7 is only 10. That is going to miss. It gives you that Scooby-Doo swing and a miss. That brings us to Haggis Crabstain.
Or Shaggy, as he's known.
Yep. And you will be rolling for death again soon.
Okay, does this boat have a lifeboat?
No, it is a flat-bottomed riverboat.
Okay.
But this ain't the real Titanic, man.
But we hit something. We're not gonna be here for long, right?
Only till the ice melts.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Is there any gnomes still on the boat?
Yeah, 8 of them, and they're screaming that their friends need help and for compensation.
I should blame a Manfang and tell him he's hoarding money.
Manfang is in that little small control box with Samuel Clemens and some kind of blue watery arm. I
tell the gnomes, man, I'm not going to say anything.
We're combating the devil down here.
But Manfang was the one who walked in the room, and now this happened, and now we just went back in the room. So not to be that guy, but maybe you should get him out of the room.
Manfang, check the oil when you're under the bus. Haggis, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls, please.
You say 10 and up was safe?
10 and up is safe. Below 10 is bad. 5 and below is dead.
We got 120.
Safe.
3 above 10.
Okay.
And 2 7s.
Nobody died this time around. Copious.
That's too bad.
No, I'm sorry. Manfang, you and Samuel Clemens are essentially in a phone booth. So Bill and Ted, you're fighting a watery arm. And on that watery arm, you can see a vague tattoo that says, "My mother was a mollusk."
How insulting.
To the mollusk.
He pointed. Didn't Clemens point at the key? Didn't he point at the key?
Yeah, he pointed.
Nice.
He pointed behind you at the key.
Can I go grab it, or am I being? I'm in the box right now.
As you turn around, there's no key that you would be familiar with. There are several items hanging from pegs on the wall. Give me an intelligence check. You're welcome. To see if you can figure out what the hell he's pointing at.
So nat 20 or you fail.
You're not very nice.
I know. I don't get paid to be nice.
Let me tell you what I rolled. Now, you already know my intelligence is -3.
Yes.
Now, I rolled a 2. So that goes to 1, 0, -1.
You reach over, grab something off the peg, and hand it to him, and he smacks it out of your hand and calls you an idiot. Copious, you're up.
Just look up and say, hey, you're not my mother.
Does Copious see that the person with the staff is still descending, getting closer?
Yeah, he's on a downward arc. The staff is now pointed in your general direction. The other 3 riders have peeled off.
So can I try to intuit his intent by the way he's flying? Too far? Okay.
Not a clue. He might be here to help. He might be
Well,
here
that's
to hurt.
it's possible he's here to help. So there's rope in the water now for the gnomes in the water.
Yep.
Some are taking advantage of it. Are there any that are obviously still struggling? And what's the status of the water elemental? Is it still bubbling on either side of the iceberg?
The water elemental is unseen at this moment in time. The iceberg is starting to melt. It will melt before the ice pad that Robert created. There are 3 in trouble.
I will make sure that there's a rope. If there's more rope, I'll try to throw it out to the 3 that are still in trouble.
Fair enough. Top of the order, the iceberg is starting to melt rapidly because you are in moving water. The ice pad that you created is starting or still holding. So vis-a-vis, you have 2 rounds on it, and then the ship starts to sink again. What would you like to do, Robert?
I would like to cast another spell, creating another path towards the shore.
West bank.
Yeah, I'm not going to have you roll wild magic since we're on a path. Okay. What's the distance? 60 feet of cubic region? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. So you were slowly but surely making an ice bridge towards the western edge.
Because that's 30 yards a shot, right?
60 feet is 30 yards a shot.
And how far was it to the shore?
30 yards.
So we're
60 feet, 20 yards.
20 yards, that's right. So you need 1 more.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
No, he's cast 2.
Yes.
Oh, this second one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's got the shoreline now.
Remember, I
Okay.
cast it the first time to stop the boat.
Right. I
and
forgot
then I
you'd
just
done
cast
that
it
one.
again.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
but the first one I
get
cast is
people
melted.
headed that way.
Okay. Are you going to do the mounts? Your party.
My mounts are going first.
Okay, fair enough.
Gnomes can wait their damn turn.
Sorry, Noah. Didn't realize I offended. I am going to try and whack. You said even, right, Manfang?
Yes.
A 9. I'm going to whack Samuel Clemens, and he goes, "No, you idiot! It's that one right there." And the watery fist is going to crush the sea captain with an 18 plus 7. Samuel Clemens is going to be likely unconscious.
Uh-oh.
7, and 4, 18 hit points. Samuel Clemens goes weak in the knees and falls to the floor. The hand begins to wrap around his leg. Manfang, he was pointing. Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll at advantage this time.
-11 -3. So that's 8.
That's your advantage roll?
Yeah. Well, it would have been a 9.
There's a strange lanyard with an idol on it.
That could be it. I'm going to grab that and then grab Samuel Clemens' hand so he doesn't slip all the way into the hole
Fair enough.
that the hand is pulling him in with.
I like that. I like that idea. Do you want to do
Nah.
anything with the idol?
I don't know, I'll take it in my hand and I'm gonna punch the water hand.
Okay.
That should work, right? That's
It,
how
it will,
it
but
works.
first Haggis has to go.
Okay.
So, Haggis, now that you have the gnomes in full mutiny, what would you like to do?
Well, that's kind of much it for me, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could save it now. I could go for it.
Sure, you could. Or you could.
They could grab the end of my sword. Maybe like I could pull them on.
Yes.
Hey, grab this sharp object with your bare hands.
Yeah, put the sharp
It's
blade
better
into
than nothing.
they're gonna disagree on that. They're gonna go for Copius's roughshod rope as opposed to your sharp blade. There, Robert of Zeppelin Jr.
Is there anything around me that's I don't know, maybe like a cloth or a blanket, a sword, or maybe a staff or a
Yeah, sure. I'll
plank of
give you an
wood?
awning, colorful awning.
All right, that's going somewhere.
As Leaf moves the chickens and the ponies across a very slick surface.
Well, then what? I take the awning, I throw it in the water, and say grab onto it.
Fair enough. Okay, Man Fang, what you want to do? You're muted.
I'm gonna punch the idol with the with my fist with the idol in the hand.
Sure, go ahead.
Does it? All right. I forgot. Let me
Signal
hand.
wave.
I'm punching the water hand with my hand.
The water elemental is called Katrina.
What's that?
And she's a
15, and then my bludgeoning damage is where was it? Just six? Just says 6 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. Well, you hit it. That's not nothing.
Did it do anything at all?
No.
No. All right, then I'll try and pull Samuel Clemens out of the tight grip of the water man.
Strength v strength. 12 plus 4 is 16.
18 plus 5, 30, 23.
You are pulling Samuel into the small phone booth-sized area. Copious, the ice pad is starting to melt. And Leaf is escorting the animals off the ship. The gnomes are in full revolt, yelling for Man Fang's head as Haggis has successfully persuaded them that all of their troubles, much like this party, are Man Fang's to bear.
And at this time, all the gnomes that were in trouble have had the opportunity to grab a rope and do something with it.
Correct.
Is the person on the bird still descending?
Yeah, and it appears as though the tip of the staff is now glowing. You recognize this as magic is incoming.
Is there any ability to do an Arcana check to see if I have some suggestion as to what is being cast?
Sure.
Copious is oblivious to it because it doesn't have anything to do with beer or hiding, so he did not recognize the spell at all.
Cool. That will work. There's going to be one of 8 spells that I'm going to use out of this staff.
Oh God.
Okay. New round. Robert, the pad's starting to melt. The secondary bridge is solid. The zonkies are starting to come across, but Leaf's going to have to make dexterity rolls to make sure that they don't slip off. And you see smoke or steam rising from the surface.
surface of what?
The water.
Where the ice is, or just in the open water that's not frozen?
Everywhere.
Wonderful. Okay.
I think it's a 30-foot diameter.
I'm going to move across the ice to where the new ice is.
Yep.
And then I'm going to recast my spell on the ice that's starting to melt.
I'll allow that.
I'll firm it up.
Okay, Frozone. You know where your super suit is?
I asked my
Ah,
wife. She took it to the cleaner.
20-foot radius sphere starts to fog cloud up. Leaf, how many of the animals did you get on your first round?
I suppose I could roll and see.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he had all the animals.
Well, I was going to gather up as many as I could. I just don't know how many.
Oh, neither do I.
That was.
Then
My idea was to herd them all off, but I can roll and see how many actually went this time.
There's 6.
6 altogether. I think I got all 6 of them myself. I'll roll a die 6.
Yep.
All right. 5.
Roll me 5 d20s. Let's make sure you don't lose anybody in the water.
That's probably an advantage because they have hooves and claws.
Yeah.
Is that right?
And they're very lightweight. And they're wearing
that's
water
right.
wings.
19. 14.
I oil my chicken
17. And a 13. 13's the lowest roll I had.
13's not real fond of that ice bridge, but they do scamper off and arrive safely with Robert.
I'll head
Zeppelin.
back for the other one.
There you go. I am going to try and attack odd even. Odd Manfang. I'm going after the ship's captain, who's unconscious. Oh, and I probably just put him out of his misery.
No, he was our only hope.
Sorry,
Now that his boat's
Skywalker.
broken. Now that his boat's broken and he has nothing.
8
so.
plus 4 is 12. He's being rapidly dragged into that hole. The amulet did nothing for you. Haggis, Crapstain. Fog is starting to obscure everything. It's like somebody's at a metal concert releasing the fog machines. And you're muted.
The jazz cigarette smoke.
That's right.
What do you need?
What do you want to do?
Oh, I threw an awning into the.
Yeah, you can no longer see the awning. The mist is rising rapidly.
I'm still gonna hold the awning in case one of them finds it.
You feel a sudden jerk as the water ice dam gives way, and the bow of the ship begins to tilt rather perilously.
Is there a door?
To the outside or where?
Yes, I was like, is there a door to the room of something?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the door and using strength and maybe a knife, I'm gonna try and take off the hinges.
Okay, Rose, what are you gonna do next?
Give me a survival roll. Let's see how this plan plays out. I'm curious.
Roll that. 12.
10. Yeah, you start popping hinges. That's great.
All right.
That's great. Manfang, you aren't positive, but you think Samuel Clemens might be dead.
Okay then. What's cool in this room?
Well, the pegboard behind you only has 3 more items on it.
I'm gonna grab all of them. And what are they? Do I even know? Do they just look like random stuff?
One is a dowel rod. It's a different color than the pegs, so you aren't real sure what it is. One is a metal coin on a lanyard, and the third one is a silver skillet.
Apparently he was just better than you, wasn't he? Just had to take out the competition. I bet you saw it when you walked in. And
Shiny.
Look, Frankie, look. Magic presents. It's a bird.
So, do you want the dowel, the coin, or the silver skillet?
I want the coin on the rope.
Sure.
And I'm gonna say, "You okay down there?" I'm just gonna talk. See, is there any response?
Oh no, he's got the X's on his eyes. He's unconscious. There's the blood trail as the water elemental drags him in.
All right, I'm leaving. I've gotten. There's nothing else cool in here, so I'm done. I'm
Cool.
taking that coin. I'll put the lanyard on.
Cool. Well, that works. Are we abandoning ship?
I think that is what we're doing. Are the gnomes still on there?
Ah, ah, ah. The ship has jerked violently forward. It is
Aren't you supposed to go
clearly
dive,
sinking.
dive, dive?
Dive. Get me in periscope range. Leaf, give me an investigation roll. Let's see if you find that last animal.
Hmm. 15.
I can beat that. I cannot beat that. You find the last animal. The gnomes are rushing forward. Use acrobatics to bypass them. Leaf, you and me, acrobatics.
All right.
19.
Oh, natural 2-0.
Nice. Do you jig jog or do you trample gnomes?
I'll zig a little bit with the zag.
You are 5 or 6 as a chicken. 1. You've got the last zonkey, probably Buttercup, who still misses Felix horribly. Everybody is abandoning ship. Copious, it is now up to you.
I'm out of here. Now the big thing is there's a crowd on this ice bridge, right?
Yes.
So, and the person that's casting the spell, has the spell gone off?
Yes.
Besides,
It appears to be fog cloud.
But I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, that from Copious's perspective, does it look like? Because I'm going, could be Robert's spells for all I know. I mean, I'm assuming Robert's casting all this, so.
True. The fog has risen above your head. You can't see shit.
And so I can't see the bird either. Then at this point,
Correct.
Copious is running across that bridge, dodging people.
Copious, Haggis, Leaf, Manfang. Everybody give me acrobatics.
27. I can use that.
Oh.
16.
You said acrobatics?
25.
Yes.
All right, I got 17.
What was yours, 15, Haggis?
25.
Everybody gets off the ship. How many do I have left? Okay, I'm going to roll twice. 8. The first roll is for the 8 that never went in. 18. They have kept their sea legs. The others, 17. So you are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gnomes down. You have 18 total gnomes. 5 RIP.
That's 19 too many.
Nice.
You guys get off that ice bridge fast enough, we'll see how fast that water is.
As the fog cloud starts to lift or pass away, you notice only the butt end of a griffin as it flies back towards Bucharest.
So we're all cool. Problem solved.
I don't get why he cast a fog on us.
Let's just say that wasn't what he wanted to cast, but that's what came out.
Oh.
I mean, Meteor Strike is what he wanted to cast.
Actually, I wanted lightning bolt.
I
so I could get you all.
all one shot.
That's right.
Well, before I decided to get all the animals off, I was getting the lightning bolt ready for him.
Nice.
Or his bird.
The gnomes are shivering in cold, are exceptionally upset, and square off with Manfang. They demand answers. They demand compensation. And they point out that all the treasure is still on that boat. And that boat just sank.
See you guys. Can't pay your fee.
It's gone now.
Throw them in the river.
Well, here, I'll give him an answer. You wanted to go west. Which way is west? That way? That way? All right. So if you just walk that way for a while, you'll be fine. So we'll see you. We're going to be going the opposite direction.
Well, hold on. I can water breathe. Where did that money go?
It's at the bottom.
We all can, but let's wait until they're gone.
Why do we have to wait till they're gone? Let's just kill them and throw them in the river. There's already a bunch of dead bodies in the river. It's just going to look like the water element did it.
So I'll just tell him, I'll point, say, walk that way, and you'll be there.
Walk this way.
Where did all this take place at, anyways?
I am annotating it as we speak.
Because we were close to the day, weren't we?
Annotate.
The star has it.
Boy, we really got really far, didn't we?
Hey, you got a couple hours. Good news is there's a trail not too far away.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the gnomes, let's get over to the trail and I'll build you a fire so you can get dried out and get warmed up.
Well, he wants to throw us in the water, and you want to set us on fire?
That's not what I said. Get the shit out of your ear so you can hear.
Again, I must protest. You and your associates are of low moral character, and we are going to need some kind of assurance that you and your friends will indeed follow through, or we must ascertain that those people on the wanted poster are indeed you, as some of you have already mentioned you came from Cragwitch.
I am so over it.
Yes, we're on the east side, aren't we? Did we go on the east side now?
West side.
No, we're on the west side.
We're on the west side. The west side stuff, right? So we're
Get
on the
that
west
battle axe out and just start way into them.
You guys are sharks, not jets.
side. I'll just tell them, you got to walk that way. You see that trail? You'll find it. Just follow it, and you'll be at Brasov Tower, and you'll basically be there already. So.
All right, I'm casting magic.
Take your leave. I don't care. I don't need payment anymore. Just go.
We
Go
have
ahead.
had enough, and we are leaving.
Magic.
Don't wait, don't, not yet. Stop, Dad. Stop.
4.
Three.
Dad.
It's coming online.
What is?
Burning hand.
I had it under control. They were gonna leave, and we were gonna get the money.
Burning hands. How many are you gonna get?
It's a 15-foot cone. A cone that shoots 15 foot.
Give me a D8.
D8. 10. There's 8. 6.
You're gonna get 6 of them.
All right. And I am doing 29 points of damage.
There's 6 dead. 12. Now 11 RIP. The rest of them scatter.
Can't imagine why.
I had it under control. They were leaving.
And they were accusing us of being the ones on the wanted post.
Accusing us. They wouldn't know where we were.
Hey, you know the rules.
No witnesses.
No witnesses.
That's a stupid rule.
And isn't when you're wanted men across 17 continents.
They would have left. We would have been gone. They wouldn't have known where we were.
This is like a Big Jake gone wrong episode.
Did any of them run towards Bucharest or in that direction?
Oh yeah, they've scattered. They're everywhere.
Great.
What we need now is a hound dog.
You know what? You can go chase them down. I'm heading back to Bucharest to go all the way to the Magic Capital.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Going to Bucharest
Why?
so we can go back to the Magic Capital.
I'll go back to Bucharest. What
So which
are
way are we going? The long way?
Huh?
I want to head back to the Magic Capital now. We're
We'll
done with
take you
this.
down to Turda and drop you off there, Turda.
I'll drop you off at Turda. Drop you in your head at
Capital
Turda.
is south.
Sorry, so what's going on?
So
I killed 6 gnomes.
Robert
You
lit
killed
up
'em.
6 gnomes with burning hands, and everybody's scattered.
They threatened to go tell everybody that we're the men on the wanted poster.
Sure,
Well, it doesn't matter now because you just killed 6 of them in cold blood, so we're wanted regardless.
There's 12 of them left.
And they all scattered, so your plan didn't even work.
That's fine. All right.
You made more witness.
you created more
that?
witnesses.
Yeah. You just wanted to kill. You wanted to satiate your bloodthirst. You evil man.
We got to go back to Bucharest to get across the damn river now.
No, we can go around the other side and south.
Go
That's
down
the
to
long
Crossing.
way.
Yeah.
I'll bet there's a crossing in Crossing.
But that's the long way. If we just go back to Bucharest, it'll be fine.
Well, we're not going to Cebu Tower, though.
No.
I know we're going to the magic capital, and that's the shortest way to cross the river to get going.
No, not really. I mean,
listen. At the end of the day, everything we've just discussed, people saw us there. They knew who we were. There's people on birds flying. Wherever we go, we're going to get marked. So I could care less about the Magic Castle. Whatever you guys want is fine. I just want to get the hell off this continent and go back to where we started from to try to get this resolved. Because being chased and hounded out of every city for being wanted is not cutting it. So,
and if you go back to Bucharest, the Ale Fest sponsored by V Bitters Brewers.
Yeah, bullshit. Put the other map up. The back that shows more of the continent, please.
What was the second star I saw south of the river?
That's just where I moved stuff.
Gotcha.
That's a different town. It's Uranus.
Oh, I've been there.
So has half the team. Go ahead.
That's wrong. That's not the right one.
Nope, not that one.
It's the big one. Big one.
Mundo El Grande.
There it is. Okay. Ashana. There you go.
Oh, back out a little bit. Can you? Okay, there you go. That's the one I want. I want to see the coastline. So from where we're at right now, we could head to Hazelgard.
Baton, right?
Yeah.
We could head to Hazelgard. Or Yard.
Hazel Yard.
Yeah, and get ship off this continent.
Okay. Ooh,
but then we don't get
to close.
Then we don't get to go to Baton.
Well, there was a ship at Brazov Tower.
Yeah, but isn't that lady that wanted to kill us to begin with?
I'm sorry, could you be more specific?
Yeah, which one?
Narrow that one down.
The one that had that plus whatever saber that we were fighting on the ship.
You mean the captain? The one captain?
That wasn't
the lady
Brazov
captain?
Tower.
That was Hobbiton anyways, wasn't it?
That was Rocks something. It's north of the
Roxanne.
Roads.
You guys were headed to Brazov Tower because there are shipping lanes there. You were trying to avoid Hazel Yard because it's a large metropolitan area.
And it's closer. Well, let's head that way then, and if we happen to come across any gnomes, we'll just kill them in their sleep.
Yeah, Brazov Tower is near where the ghost pirates are at.
Okay.
So we need to kill all gnomes and hobbits. That's my understanding.
Okay.
You can. I'm not.
I'm objecting to that general plan.
That just means you're first.
Gotta catch me first.
You killed Jesus, you bastard.
That's true.
I did not.
Over a hat.
Brazov Tower.
Brazov Tower's where we're going?
Brazov Tower.
Brazov Tower.
We all have mounts, so we can move like the lightning.
Leaf, give me a D12, please.
D12. 12.
Give me a different roll than 12.
Yeah, like 12.
10. You want another one?
Yeah, give me another. You know what? Roll D8. Let's go with that.
7.
7 gnomes went left. The other 5 went right. So 5 went back to Bucharest, and the others are headed towards Brazov Tower. As you guys thunder away on your mounts, they scatter willy-nilly into the brambles. Once you get past them a distance, damn you, we will see you in hell.
Oh, let's turn around and kill them. Let's set the woods on fire.
I'm plowing my way to Brostov. They're on foot. I fear we can outpace them, get a ship, and get the hell out of here.
Hopefully.
That's fair. Everybody, perception check at disadvantage, please.
Well, I didn't see anything.
18.
I got a 13.
18.
15's my negative.
If you subtract what Leaf got and what Haggis got, then you get close to what I got.
I got 21.
Okay, Leaf, Manfang, and Robert. There is a large spherical object floating across the sky with small puffs of smoke exiting one side. It is a hot air balloon powered by something. From this distance, you aren't quite certain.
How far away is it?
It's several hundred yards away. It looks like 2 females and a male.
Nice.
Are they gnome or human?
I believe they were human.
The whole Wizard of Oz thing. Isn't that the 2 witches and the wizard?
Well, if you remember to the previous episode, Copius and Manfang had to get rid of 3 people off the ship, and they pointed out that they didn't really even need mounts to travel. It's probably these 3. They were going on a scenic Viking tour.
Yeah.
Now they've decided to leave the Ale Fest and just float on by. Night is falling quickly. You guys have found the trail. You will come to a split in the trail. A sign will point out that Brazov Tower is to the north, while I can't even read that one.
Bacon.
Bacow.
Yeah,
Bacow
bacon.
is
I
to
thought
the
it said
south.
bacon.
Well, I shouldn't have used that
Upside
font.
down. Viking.
So you guys are clearly right here. Night has fallen. You did make good time. Ish. Keep on going or make camp.
If we keep going, we can keep on going and get there way ahead of everybody else, but we're going to be exhausted and penalized.
Yes.
Let's
I
make
think-
camp then.
I was going to say, do we want to plow ahead one night?
Oh, we could.
A little tired, but get a really good lead on the gnomes?
We can sleep on the ship.
Okay.
Press on for at least one more time.
Who wants to roll the d6?
I will.
Okay, go ahead. 1 to 2 is 1 level of exhaustion. 3 to 4, 2, and 5 or 6, 3 levels of exhaustion. You'll be totally worthless.
1.
1 level of exhaustion, so I forget what that is. I think it's -2 on rolls. I hate that. You guys press on into the wee hours of the morning. Who's rolling a d8 against me?
Somebody else.
Oh,
I can do it.
Advantage on all ability checks is 5e.
Yes. Okay, yep.
I can roll.
At least your speed wasn't halved. Ooh, 3 levels would have been disadvantage on attack rolls. That would have been nice.
Frankie, roll your die 8.
That's not a die 8.
No, it looks like a diamond.
No, I got it. That's a 9.
On a die 8, you rolled a 9.
I mean,
This is a die 10.
Great. Now roll a d8.
Okay.
The
Hey, I
eight.
got a 9. I got 2.
John,
Oh, fine.
go.
I gave him plus.
You guys are riding right into a merchant caravan. Human merchant caravan.
Didn't. Nah, it's probably not done.
And the one that they hail, 3. 1, 2, 3. Manfang.
Oh, Jesus
A
Christ.
personal favorite. As you guys ride up along this merchant caravan, a rather Tony-looking man with a top hat and a ringmaster's coat hails you. Hello! It's been a long time since I've seen a dragonborn. What brings you out to these parts with you and your friends of dubious nature?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. You're mute. You're mute.
We're just going to the. Don't listen to him. He's tired. He's real tired.
Cranky. Tired,
boat.
cranky.
We're taking a boat. Nothing too special. We're just getting out of here.
My
Why? What
friend,
brings
you
you
were
on
on a
these
trail. You were not on a boat.
We're going to the boats. We're going.
The
way.
ships.
Yeah.
The ships of Brazov Tower. Might we follow and join you? Because we too are headed that way.
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
We do not find Ashana very profitable, so we are going to move
Neither do
on.
we. Neither do we.
We are birds of a feather, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Here, allow me to introduce you to my lovely family. He introduces his wife.
It's gonna be great.
Leave her alone, boys.
Her beard is very well kept.
That's good.
She is the bearded lady.
Damn, Haggis, try to control yourself.
His 2 daughters have a charisma of 5.
Put together. It's
They
Combined?
are put together. They are Siamese or
Are they
Ashana-
conjoined at the head, or are they
they're
conjoined at the
Ashana twins.
connected at the hip, buddy.
The rest of the wagons are covered for some reason, and the teamsters that carry them are dressed in cloaks that hang over their heads.
That's always a good
Circus
sign.
boys.
All right. Well, hi. It's nice to meet you.
We
I
were
guess
just
we're
going to
joining
stop for a meal if you were interested in joining us for supper.
Are we? I'll turn. Are we pressing on? Are we like? Are we just trying to get to the boats as soon as possible?
Oh, we just pressed on the one night. So they're getting ready to stop for supper on the second day, right?
Yes.
So we're going to rest tonight.
Okay, then yeah. Okay. Well, of course, we'll stop for dinner. That sounds lovely.
Excellent. I am Beacon Tarheel.
I'll go with the latter.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You'll notice that the teamsters do not exit the wagons. The conjoined Ashana twins get feed buckets and carry them over to the wagons, lifting the canopies and doing something behind the canopies.
Do you hear like a rustling? Is there like a
You
lot
hear
of?
some noise. There's stuff in there.
Are they just feeding random fish heads to the whatever's inside the?
They're feeding something to something. Who knows? Maybe they're feeding Felix. This sounds like a perfect Felix opportunity.
Yeah.
He's one of the, with our luck, he's one of the freaks on the wagon.
Could
No,
be.
he'd be the freak in the wagon, that's for
They're
sure.
probably eunuchs.
This is the man that has every disease known to man. You'd be impressed to figure out that he's still living.
So, in spite of her lovely facial hair, Mrs. Tarheel makes a really good stew.
You must.
Did she wear a net while she made the food, or did?
Oh no.
She ties it up with a latex piece of rubber band.
Good.
You will also notice that she is adorned with a golden skillet necklace.
Oh,
Everybody's so much better than you. It's funny.
Robert smacked it down again.
I forgot that you were only a bronze.
Copper.
skillet.
Copper.
Copper.
There's so many levels above you. And when we get to the platinum and electrum, I think that's when we.
Where's the
You are
adamantium
capable only
skillet?
of making hot dogs in a microwave.
Teeny weenies was your skill level. Was it?
When do we find the adamantite skillet, who's like the masterclass chef of the world?
She notices that you are talking about it, and she points out, oh no, there's only one level of skillet, and that is copper. I, however, cannot have copper touching my skin, so I have dipped this in silver.
Why can't I have copper?
Gold? You said it was gold.
Oh, that's right. Gold. I'm sorry. She dipped it in gold. Copper irritates my soft, supple skin.
Thank you, madam.
Want a copper coin?
No, thank you. I just pointed out that I cannot do that. The girls
What are you gonna do,
return,
Haggis? You gonna
and
flip
Mrs.
copper coins at her the
Tarhill
entire night?
decides that the girls need to sit next to Haggis.
I didn't even do anything yet.
They're gonna look at you and say,
No,
"Red,
but they
red,
saw that agility a
red,
mile
red."
away.
That's right.
They're gonna look at you and
They
stare.
crave
and-
dexterity. So,
Oh,
Robert, your copper skillet appears to be intact at this moment.
yeah, I'm gonna go find a place to sleep.
What the hell I'm doing?
That's what I would also like to
I'm
do.
gonna feed my zonkey and bed down.
Fair enough.
My chickens.
Are any of you guys going to, I don't know, stand watch?
I'll take last watch.
I'll take first watch.
I'll go straight to bed.
So I have Copious, then Robert, then Leaf.
Yep.
All three of you roll a d6, please.
Roll, what was that again?
D6.
D6.
4, copious.
Use this other one. 5. Relief.
2 5s, roll off, please, Leaf and Robert.
Okay. 3.
We have a winner. Robert, middle shift. There's some unusual noises going on by the wagons.
Gonna go check it out.
You hear some muttering. Beacon Tarheel seems to be, I don't know, wrestling with one of the Teamsters. You aren't really sure. Seems to be some kind of rapid arm movements and things of that nature.
What's going on here?
You startle Mr. Tarheel, and he goes, just sorting out an issue with this particular Teamster.
What's wrong?
He seems to be breaking down.
What do you mean he's breaking down?
He rips the hood off this Teamster, and it's a skeleton.
I got one of those. Yeah, see? Here's my skull. What the hell? What the hell is that?
It's a Teamster.
Doesn't look like any Teamster I've thought of.
Give me a perception check.
Let's percept.
Past mending the skeleton.
I rolled a dirty 20.
You notice that along with the traveling cloak and the hood, this creature has a standard leather belt. Attached to the belt is a dagger.
Mermaid dagger?
The hilt of the dagger is a mermaid dagger.
It's Felix.
Hold on. Let me see if there's any cauliflower growth on the lower region.
Are you talking about something you should be offline for? This is not a telecall for a medical facility.
This is not a doctor's visit.
I'm not
That's it! I got confused at what line I was on.
I looked up WebMD, and I've got bad news for you, Daddy.
I think that means you have cancer.
I'm asking, what's wrong with it? What are you doing?
It's broken. I'm trying to
Ow.
fix it. Well, they break down after a short period of time.
What are you, necromancer or something?
Why do you ask?
Why are you asking so many questions, huh, Paul?
That's a skeleton, and you're calling
Behind you, you hear, "Honey, do not be rude to him. He is our guest." And the bearded lady is behind you. You are now the meat in the weirdo sandwich.
And a beard sandwich.
You know, in my past life.
Yeah, Robert, ask him if the carpet matches the drapes. Is it shag?
Is it parted the same way? Do you wax that?
I'm just curious to how you're doing what you're doing while I was on guard duty. You disturbed me. I heard this.
Oh, okay. That's not a problem. By all means, you can watch. Morticia, everything is fine. I will treat him much better. Morticia Tar Heel. You look at him, and he's rubbing some kind of really stinky salve on the bones. And the skull just kind of turns and just kind of stares blankly at you. No orbs, no nothing, few missing teeth. Skeleton's seen better days. But then it kind of looks down, and he's just rubbing the ulna and the radius with this stinky stuff.
So it's that salve you're rubbing all over? Is that what keeps it alive or animated?
It's like Crisco. No, this just helps him move. When it breaks down like this, simple movements, bumps along the road, can go ahead and damage these things. I apologize if this has been disconcerting for you. I understand that normal folk don't see this. Now, keep in mind, he is not from Ashana. He does not speak like a hick. You can't really tell where he is from.
No. Are you an artificer? I heard of such thing as an artificer. How do you say the name?
Artificer?
Thank you.
Artificer.
Oh, no. I am merely a humble servant of Baal.
Of what?
Baal.
Ball. That sounds familiar.
Religion check.
Religioning. Dirty 20.
Yeah, Baal followers are necromancers.
That's what I thought. Well, that explains that.
Have you given any thought to joining a caravan?
Well, we've been on that road before. We've kind of got our own thoughts of what we need to do here.
Any of your friends interested in a career as a teamster?
Well, you know, the fat lizard man always seems to have an interest. He's kind of out there. He might.
Perhaps I should go talk to him about the blessings of Baal.
He might enjoy that.
This guy looks like Asmodeus, by the way.
How much time do I got left in my
shift?
Yeah.
D6 it. 1-2 early, 5-6 late.
Who?
You're early into the shift, so you got plenty of time to discuss the workings and knowledge of Baal with this guy.
So, okay. Well, I'm going to go back over.
You hear the snap of a twig.
I'm going to twirl.
It's the two-headed she-wolf kind of headed towards Haggis's campsite.
I'm going to give her a little extra guidance as far as his location is. He's over there, girls.
They cackle disturbingly.
All right, I'll accept the challenge. All right.
We found a new teamster.
I guess that's what the burlap bags on the side of the wagon are for.
That body parts.
I'm just going to continue my guard duty until I can wake up and leap. I don't want to take away any extra rest.
Let's check on our weather.
It's sunny, 87, clear skies.
Precipitation. It begins to rain.
Surprise.
Dice giveth, dice taketh away.
I'm going to go kind of sit slightly under the front of a wagon.
Fair enough. And you hear, hail.
Where do I hear that coming from?
Coming from the road from Brazov Tower.
I'm going to kind of move into position, not wake anybody up yet. See if I can get an idea what they are, who they are.
It is a half-orc dressed in green and brown with a big bow across his back. Beacon Tar Heel arrives. Hail! How are thou? I wish to come in and make camp if that is allowed. The half-orc seems to be rather nice about it. And Reverend Dr. Tarheel allows him to come in and warm himself by the fire. As you watch from your secretive position, you notice that he and Morticia are getting this individual some food and some drink.
I'm just going to keep my eye on from the shadows.
Time to wake up Leaf.
I'm going to wake up Leaf then.
Okay. Leaf is...
What?
It's your shift. Now, you want your report or what?
Yep. Give me a report. Give me a full report.
I'll explain the whole ball situation and what I know
Ball.
about ball breakers.
Busters.
Whose balls?
Your balls.
I thought they were with Haggis.
That's the ball breakers. They're with Haggis. And they have
my bad.
Back. And then I'll explain to him that there's a stranger in camp. He's over with the Mr. and Mrs. He's a half
Tarheel.
Yeah. Whatever. And explain the situation there. And I said, I've been watching him. Nothing strange has come up yet. I'm going to sleep.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. And I will.
Fair enough. Did you tell him about the Ashana twins?
Yes. I told them they went to crap stains.
Leaf, you notice that they are right at his feet, just kind of staring at him intently. In the darkness.
Red Rob.
Also, Leaf, it is pouring rain.
You know what? I've seen it before.
Stay with us, Danny.
This is nothing new. I've seen this before.
And I am sleeping underneath the wagon.
All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy.
Haggis, Copious, and Manfang. Give me D20 rolls, please.
Just straight up.
Straight up.
I got 13.
13.
Yeah, die 20. 18.
Copious, yours was an 8.
Yep.
Copious, you were disturbed by the rain. The other two sleep right through it.
As you wake up, Thunderbolt crashes and you see the silhouette of the twins right by your feet.
Haggis is sleeping right through it. So are you, Manfang.
Oh, good.
What I see is the twins sitting on top of both Haggis and Manfang.
It just looks that way, but really it's just Haggis.
Rubbing their cheek nicely.
The hairy cheek? Wait, what are the twins again? Are they?
They're with you.
They're with you. You're sound asleep, and the twins are
What's their
hovering over your
charisma
body.
again?
Their charisma was 5. They're Ashana twins. They're conjoined.
Oh,
Mama always said
Like
the
the
one on the left
twins.
is the pretty one.
Yeah, when they put their charisma together,
It's
that's
5.
what it's not a 1 and a 3.5.
It's a combo. 5. Copious, what do you want to do in this pouring rain?
Well, I want to go back to sleep. I'm going to crawl underneath one of the wagons.
D12 against me.
Like that.
Rose said he doesn't snuggle up under my wagon.
5,
Reroll.
7.
12. Whatever is above you in that wagon stinks like desiccated flesh. It's just horrible. So the rest of your night is going to be fitful sleep.
Copious can't win.
Leaf. Sun breaks. The waters have disappeared. The birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day in this land. What do you want to do?
Well, at sun's up, it's time for everybody to get up.
Sure.
So I'm going to wake up my party.
Mr. and Mrs. Tarheel are already awake making a stew. Haggis, as you are awoken, the two twins
They never really go to bed, though.
are sitting right at your feet. It's kind of disturbing.
hi. Can one of you? I don't know.
Yeah, send them in different directions. That'll be humorous.
I don't know what to do. Oh man.
I'm gonna tell Hawks I walk by best to just pretend like they're not there.
They give you flowers, Haggis.
Well, we know
One
what
is picked
happened
red,
last
one
time.
is picked blue.
We know
What?
what happened last time I didn't take flowers, so I'm gonna take both of them at the same time.
Mm. They giggle like schoolgirls and run off.
All right, I dodged the bullet there.
Sure, we'll say that. Because that sounds like me.
Yeah, you dodged one bullet and got hit by the one next to it.
Don't worry, they haven't snipped off any of your hair for a voodoo doll, I'm sure. Or clipped your toenails.
Well, they clipped something, but it was not hair.
They will remember. They will remember you always, Haggis.
Where there used to be two things, there's now one thing.
The pillars and the stones no longer apply, Haggis. Breakfast smells wonderful. Mr. and Mrs. Tarheel, please come enjoy a respite.
Does it smell good from where I'm at?
That's pretty much the twins.
That's right. Everybody roll Constitution. Let's see how you like it. From the smell.
17.
Oh, yeah.
Smells better than what I was smelling all night.
Sorry, 14.
Good enough.
15.
Good enough.
5. I don't like it.
Nope. You're muted, man thing.
I'm looking for my constitution. Give me a second.
Scope just rolls out. He's going to go.
I got
"No wonder she
13.
won that golden skillet award."
It's actually a copper skillet, but yes.
Nah, it's golden skillet with how good this is.
My husband actually prepared this, so please bear with him. He's not nearly the culinary expert that I am, and he says, that is true. She is my lovely lady and my special cook, but every once in a while I like to make her something that she can tolerate. Copious, it smells great. Everybody else, it smells okay.
I'm going to need some hardtack.
Coward.
I rolled a 5. It does not smell good.
And that comes from a half orc.
Yeah. Speaking of half orcs,
Yes?
where's the other one?
The other what?
Half orc that was in the camp.
I thought it was only you 5.
Wasn't there a stranger here last night?
I'm afraid not.
And I'm going to speak up and say, yes, there was. I saw you talking to him.
I think you saw us talking to our teamster.
I'm going to go stir the pot. Let's see what's in there.
Onion, good. Potatoes, good. Half orc meat, good.
Oh, there's an eyeball.
Oh, look, long pork.
Chicken, whatever's left of haggis that the twins salvaged. Just bits of flesh. Probably beef. Tastes like chicken.
In the pot, bits
Yeah.
of flesh,
Yeah.
beef, any hair, fingernails, eyeballs, toes, fingers.
All the above.
Okay,
What's the problem is?
I
Yeah.
am definitely not eating this stuff.
For someone who cooks gnomes, boy, aren't we just stuck on our palate?
I cook them and serve them, not eat them.
I believe it was the halflings he cooked.
That's
Never
true.
trust a chef who won't eat his own food.
Exactly. So yeah, there's Morticia and Beacon you guys are the only strangers we've found along the road.
I'm going to go over to him and go, did you find another follower, Paul?
Are you converting?
No. I thought the gentleman last night might have converted.
Still not following.
Well, the fat lizard still, he was talking about it. He seemed curious about converting.
Oh,
Why? Why are you doing
Little
this?
lecturing.
I have some pamphlets I can give him.
Oh, okay. He's right over there. just, he's packing up his stuff. If you want to give him a little lecture on what he could expect.
Haggis, Manfang, and Copious, you did not see this other party. Leaf, you never approached to see this other party. You just noticed that they were talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Robert is the only one to have seen this other party.
It's like his love who's in his backpack.
He's not here. I don't know where he's gone, but he was here last night, but he's not here today.
About that time the twins come running up, they have caught a turkey.
Good.
There is an arrow through the turkey's chest, and they present it to their father. Look at what we got, Dad.
I'm going to make a comment to Robert because he's insisting there was somebody here. I said, then we need to keep an eye on these people.
Keep an eye on. I ain't not.
Yeah.
We need to ride ahead of.
I'm all right with that, too.
Yeah, we just keep moving. We don't have to stay here.
Yeah, I say we let's pack up and get moving pretty quick.
Robert, you noticed that the turkey was killed with an arrow, and you noticed that the twins have a really familiar-looking bow.
Really?
Like Haggis's bow?
No.
Roll
No.
perception
No.
check. That bow?
No. The guy used to carry a mermaid dagger.
Oh no! But that bow looks familiar from last night. That was the same damn bow that the damn orc had.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, my friend. That our daughters have always used this bow. It is a family heirloom.
Let's rally up. Rally.
Robert,
Yeah.
what the hell's going
Rally
on?
up.
Robert, what are you carrying on about?
Copious, that morning soup has a really good kick to
That's
it.
a good soup.
Yeah, it's like gazpacho or something. It's really kind of good here.
Make some good jambalaya.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the recipe.
Yeah.
You should join us with this turkey. We should have a bountiful feast by day's end.
Okay, I'm on my chicken. Yours aren't ready. I'm riding without you.
I don't know. I don't want
You
to.
can join the party that's moving out, or stay and join the bowl of whatever.
Oh no! Don't split the party again.
I'm going to look at the couple and say, oh, it looks like my companion's ready to go. Unless you have something to convince him to stay, I don't know what it could be.
He seems a bit off or angry.
He is. He's what we call an angry elf.
Ah.
That's right. That's why I'm heading to the North fucking Pole, bitches. Let's go.
But isn't he a half orc?
He is.
Nope, I'm not an orc. I am a chicken herder.
You know what they say about half orcs?
They're
Very
scrumpy
strong,
puppies.
powerful meat.
Really tough.
I'm starting to ride out.
You know, they say they're very
Party.
gamey.
You guys sitting there having conversations. I'm riding the hell out of this party.
Who's going with him and who's staying?
Oh,
I'm
going.
Going.
I guess.
Guess we're
y'all-
going.
Hey, but can I get some stew to go? This is so good.
Oh, by all means, yes. Girls,
Robert, do you want some of this?
Nope.
there's a wine skin there, and it's got initials etched into it.
I bet it does.
What are the initials?
JM. Or, I'm sorry, CM.
So I'm taking whatever they're offering. This was good stuff. I just feel so much better.
Better eating pork flesh. I smell man flesh.
A hard day's ride will get you to Brazov Tower.
It's not a problem because I'm going to be riding hard away from that group.
I'll go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what's up with Robert. Maybe
I
that frosty river trip took something out of him.
He's riding a chicken, so I'm not worried about keeping up with him.
I don't care. I'm not a big fan of necromancy.
I don't say those were lovely people. I don't know what the problem was.
Wow.
Those, and Haggis could do a lot worse than those two girls.
And Haggis,
Yeah.
you have toenails that are now painted.
All right. That's happening.
Red and blue.
Oh, which one liked the red and which one liked the blue? You don't know.
It's red versus blue.
I bleed blue.
With Brazov Tower off in the distance, silhouetting against the sky, someone approaches you on the road.
Okay.
Interesting.
Huh.
It is a dwarf wearing long robes.
One thing we don't have in this party.
Hail, travelers.
Hail. Goodbye.
Where art thou heading?
Anywhere
Tower.
back the other way.
Where hast thou come from?
That way.
By chance, did you come from Bucharest?
Nope.
No.
Came from Bacon.
Well, sadly, I have lost an associate. Hopefully, I find him soon. I think he was going back to Bucharest. They say there's troublemakers coming into that town, and there's a huge bounty on their head.
Yep, I heard the same thing. Bunch of gnomes.
As an enchanter, I plan on collecting that reward myself.
I've seen the paperwork on them. It's a bunch of gnomes. About 7 of them. 5 or 7 of them I heard running around.
I think that was the Grimm wanted poster. I don't think that was the right one, or the Waltus Disney wanted poster.
I have seen that poster 6 different locations. These guys are well known and out there.
Well, hopefully I can find my associate, and we can regroup at Bucharest, and
What's
hopefully...
your associate look like?
Oh, he's a ranger.
Yeah.
He's not very
yeah?
good looking. He's half orc, dressed in green and brown.
What's his name?
His name is Crenlow Morris.
I think I saw him talking with a caravan up the road a little bit. You can probably catch up to him if you keep heading that way.
Yeah.
I think I will. Safe travels, my friends.
Safe travels. If you're hungry, they got a real good stew.
I could use some good food. I wonder if they have any ale. I understand there's ale in Bucharest.
Oh, there's pretty damn good ale, I hear.
It's
Bitter's ale or
Bull
something?
Biters or something?
Bull butter.
Bull Butter?
Old bitters.
butter.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bull
Bull
Bitters.
Butter.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's Bull Bitters. Yeah. I understand they were promoting an ale fest there.
Yeah, I heard word got out that there was like rats in the barrels or something like that.
Well, just between you and me, I
God.
heard that it was advertised that way to lure these savages from the West in. Apparently, one of them is associated with the Bull Bitters brand, and they thought, due to his arrogance and incivility towards his fellow man, that he might be tempted to go ahead and take credit where credit was certainly not due.
I've heard the same things about that bastard. I tell you what, you gotta watch out for them gnomes.
Apparently, there's 2 younger members of the group there that are womanizers.
I've heard something
There's a
about that.
special place in hell for them.
Yeah, I
What's it called?
heard they're that type that any port in a storm. Any port in a storm.
Yep. Well, I will let you go. I appreciate the information, and best of travels, my friends. And
Safe and watch out for those gnomes. I'm telling you, gnomes on the posters. Ones I saw. If it's not the same group, it's a group of evil gnomes out there. Be careful with yourself.
I'm a dwarf. You don't have to warn me twice. I'm already sold on that.
From the heart of the mountain, brother.
Waves goodbye. You guys move in. There's a small settlement around Brazov Tower, including 2 docks. There are 3 ships in the bay. It's very peaceful, very serene, but there's a lot of tents here.
Tent City.
Kind of. They're military-like
I'll say
tents.
military tent.
Yeah, why are we?
Do I see any elephants?
No elephants.
Okay. Just making
Wrong
sure.
part of the nation here.
not for the luck of this party, it's not.
I think we ought to head down to the docks right away and look for some place we can book passage before we settle in.
You'll have to cut through Tent City. And
Nice.
with that, we'll call it a night. Jason, a.k.a. Copious, what'd you think?
I think we're getting the hell off this continent before we get arrested. But we now have to find a ship and get off as quickly as possible. And there's no way in hell that's going to happen.
You know, there's Port City that I think might suit your needs. It's up north.
Yeah. I just want to know, though. So I don't know who that dwarf was describing, but the womanizers, I think that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Leaf and Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Leaf and Robert. Yeah, certainly was.
Certainly. I just can't believe he was that stupid. I rolled him at low level, so he's an idiot.
We'll take it.
That's right. Nick, a.k.a. Haggis, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. Now, I don't know who he's calling womanizer, but I would very much like to visit that place in hell that has a lot of women.
Oh, the warrior women?
Yeah.
That's an island.
Yeah, that is an island. And they really like dudes there.
Well, they need them because they're all women.
Sure. I would lead with that if I were you. That would be my
You should tell him that.
Intro, yeah. Frank Sr., a.k.a. Leaf, what'd you think?
Oh, I'm with Jason. I'm so anxious to get off this frickin' place. Whatever it takes.
It's not like it's Thornfield, for God's sake.
I didn't kill anything either. I didn't kill anything.
Well,
today.
you know.
I think that's 2 days in a row I didn't kill anything.
Well,
Slipping.
Well, yeah.
I killed stuff.
I did encourage Robert to kill, though. I guess that counts.
That's true. Middle Frank, a.k.a. Robert.
I got to kill shit. I finally got to kill them stupid-ass gnomes I can't stand. They're gone.
I believe the term is murder.
I did not murder. I defended my honor.
I believe you failed in your primary directive and have left, indeed, witnesses.
I did. But, it wasn't just me. It was my party failing me, not killing the rest.
No, it's not. It's you. I hate you so much.
Maybe if you would have controlled your little group, we wouldn't have had this trouble.
Maybe if you weren't so bloodthirsty, you wouldn't have killed them in the first place, and they would have walked away.
I don't think that's it at all. Little Frank, a.k.a. Manfang, what'd you think?
Teach him,
I
Manfang.
thought it
Teach
was
him.
fine. I won't stoop to his level of arguing, so I'm just going to say I had a good time. I got to explain my side of the story, and then all of them were brutally murdered and flamed.
You sound like you're pretty proud of yourself.
Yeah, I feel super great. I accomplished so much this game. Saving Captain Clemens and all the rest.
Well, the good news is I rolled a 4, and as the coin with the hole in it on the lanyard was the middle one, that would have controlled the water elemental.
Sick.
It was still your fault.
Boys and girls, this has been Margou. Always a shit show. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo inc. Email us mhoboinc@gmail if you want to be on a one-shot like next Saturday. Our stuff is on sale, so if you want some cool RPG stuff, go over to our site. Never buy it when it's not on sale. If you need new math rocks, at Pirate Dog Dice has new molds, so check that out. And of course, if you want your cabin to smell like whatever was above Copious's head, try some Adventure Sense by oddfishgames.com. Go for the putrid sewer stanky crypt or whatever that was called. Moldy Crypt. Moldy Crypt did not go over well at Gen Con, but c'est la vie. They also make How to RPG with Your Cat, How to Cook with Your Dice, the Shine System to be a gooder writer than me, and the Radiance Project. If you don't have anybody else to play with, you can always adventure yourself as a solo. Boys and girls, this has been Murder Hobo Inc. Thanks for joining us. We will catch you on Thursday for Pillars of Jocularity. Let's blow them a kiss and wave, boys. Mwah. Bye, everybody.